I'm Lee. I am 60 and I lost 43 pounds last year on Manjaro, the little EpiPen looking things that you can put in your thigh once a week. And that helped me over about a 5 to 7 month period to lose 43 pounds. And I'm still on Manjaro, but it's gone way down where it only controls my appetite right now. Um, and it was giving me some really bad side effects before, so that kept me from eating much, and so that's why I lost most of the weight. But it still works. It still keeps my appetite at bay for the most part. But this keto and Atkins I'm on, I feel so good on it. I've got more energy. I'm losing weight. I sleep better. I have had messed up insulin and sugar levels, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, high cholesterol, you name it. I was sick. I felt horrible. I looked puffy and round. I think I was just as round as I was tall. I had no energy and I was depressed. It was just terrible. Um, so I've lost weight and I'm still losing, and I have about 90 more pounds to go before I'm at my goal. So I hope you'll join me and we can support one another. I'll post a few vlogs a week. Um, I hope you'll like my content below uh, with the thumbs up sign and subscribe so that we can do this together. So let's start today's vlog. What do you think? All right, but I have some stuff I want to share with you. First, when people speak about ketosis and being on keto, they're talking about nutritional ketosis, not the kind that people with diabetes have when they're going through ketoacidosis. It's not that. This is nutritional ketosis. This is a product of burning fat, the energy that comes from that. Here's the definition. The body burns fat to generate ketones that we use for energy. That can only be brought on with a low carbohydrate, moderate protein, and a little bit higher fat diet. So I don't just feast on fats. I don't think that I need to be doing that. I don't think anybody probably needs to be just feasting on fats, good fats, I'm talking about. I'm talking about extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. Oleic safflower oil, I think, is supposed to be a good one for us. But I do eat a few more fats because I'm not eating the carbs, and it keeps me satiated longer. All right, I bought a ketone meter. It's a breath meter. So you can measure your ketones by your blood, your urine, or your breath. And the urine strips are not accurate at all. And so you have the breath and the blood that are equally accurate. And instead of picking my finger every day with a stick thing, a little pin, I decided to go with the ketone breath meter. And I bought it on Amazon, and it was $45. And the brand is ANNTOO. But it just came in a little box that looks like this. And here's what it looks like. This is removable and reusable, so I can clean it. I've got 10 of these, I think it came with, so I can clean it. And it's not one of those where you have to buy $50 reusable tips and redo them every time. So this is great. But what you do is, the best time of day to take your ketones reading to see if you're in ketosis from your eating is first thing in the morning, like before you drink, before you eat, before you do anything. Have it sitting on your nightstand and just pop it on, and it'll count down from 20 down to 1. You blow for about 5 to 10 seconds, somewhere in there, less than 10 seconds probably. And and then stop, and you turn it around and look at it, and it'll tell you what your number is. And they've got a little chart. I think 0 to 20 shows that you're not in ketosis at all. 21 to something shows that you're in low ketosis, and it goes up from there. The highest I've gotten it, I just have had this for 2 days, so the highest I've gotten it has been 21. So I've been in low ketosis, but I'm still doing it, and I'm still losing weight. But I'm eating probably on average about 25 carbs a day, and I've eaten up to 43. Not on purpose, really, but I just got stuck and ended up eating something that wasn't on my plan. But I try to keep it around 20 if possible. I've got a couple of days where I did 20. It's a little harder for me. I think 25 is a little easier for me. I don't know why. But that breath meter is handy to have, just because it's a toy you can play with and find out, am I doing something? Is this working? But I've taken it throughout the day, so don't let it get you down. If you look at it and it reads 13 or 0 after you've eaten some carbs, it'll read 0. So that's why I say do it first thing in the morning before you open your mouth. Okay, right after you open your mouth. What else? Oh, I was gonna say, since this has been my first week, that on day 3, okay, day 1 and 2 went easily. I was full enough. I was eating meats and vegetables, and if I got hungry for something sweet, I would go to sugar-free Jello, because those are no carbs. So I'd eat 2 little cups of those at a time. But on day 3, I messed around and I ate breakfast. I had just a boiled egg and some coffee, whereas the other days I wasn't hungry for breakfast. On day 3, after that egg, I was starving. I was like, I could eat the paint off the walls, but I curbed it. I kept it in about 26 range for the day, but I was eating Jellos, pickles. I had probably 3 pieces of sugar-free gum. Just those little things that add up and that shouldn't be in my diet, but I had a bad day. So days 4, 5, 6, and today are much better. I'm not having problems, and I did eat breakfast yesterday or day before, and I didn't get hungry. So it must have been just a fluke, maybe. I don't think it's necessarily because I ate breakfast, but I did eat it early, so maybe that had something to do with it. But I thought I'd mention that because I'm not sure. Those didn't add up to me, whether I eat breakfast or not, and it makes me hungry earlier. I don't know. Some of the foods I like, I thought I would cover. I know you've heard of Laughing Cow cheese wedges. I think they are 1 carb for a cheap little cheese wedge. They're spreadables. I like to eat those with celery. I'll get the celery and just either dip it in or whatever, or fill the celery, make a little boat, But that's a great, like, 1 carb snack. And also, I found Newman's Own extra virgin olive oil and vinegar salad dressing. And I think it's also 1 carb for 2 tablespoons. So that's not bad, and it tastes good. I was trying to think, there was something else. Anyway, it was good. I wanted to also share with you this great drink that I've got. I call it a Cranberry Cooler. It's based on a recipe I got somewhere else, but I changed it up a little bit. And this drink has antioxidants, which equal anti-inflammation in your body. It's got two vitamin C ingredients in it, which helps your immune health and kidney function. But I take a little can. I bought some diet tonic waters, and tonic water is what a lot of people use when they're making mixed drinks. It's stronger, like it's stronger than a ginger ale or something as far as the bubbles, and I like the bubbles, and it doesn't really have much of a taste, I guess. But I take a big glass like I just showed you, and I fill it full of ice, and I pour about half of my little tonic water in there till it's about halfway, and then I add a half a cup of diet cranberry juice, cocktail, whatever, but it's diet. And then I add the juice from half of a small lime, and then I fill the rest up to the top with the rest of the tonic water. And then I like to use a metal straw. It makes it really cold, and I stir and get it all mixed up, and that is my drink. And I love it, and my husband doesn't. He doesn't like the taste, but it's kind of tart. It's tart, very tart, and there's just a special taste to it. You either will love it or you will think it's awful. So I don't know, but I love it, and I've made it 1, 2, 3, 4 times this past week. So, and this is maybe my 5th. So, but if you want to try that, that's my Cranberry Cooler. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about was Atkins bars. You know how you can go get the health bars that are high protein or low carb and all that? I don't recommend those. They're still processed. I'm trying to eat healthier, wholer foods right now and get away from all the processed and sugary stuff. And it helps keep me from wanting that. And so I looked up Atkins bars, and they run from about 3 carbs to 5 carbs per bar. So I could work that in my day, although it would take a chunk out of it. But I think that it would not do me good because it would have chocolate and peanut butter and caramel, and I just don't think I can't do that right now. I may be able to do it someday, but I can't do that right now. So I haven't been eating that, but it just reminds me of those crappy foods that I was eating before, like Snickers bars and stuff. Okay, I don't know if you've ever ordered on Temu or Temu, it's Temu, but I got the cutest little Mother Earth. Her name is Gaia, but you can see that she's holding the earth, and she's not very big. I mean, she'll fit in the palm of my hand, but she was like $3.50 or less, and I love her, and she reminds me of the female Mother Earth, and that's what I need to give me a little power each day. So I put her on my table in the living room, but I wanted to share because it's actually she's the Greek personification of Earth as a goddess. So that's where that came from. But she inspires me. Anything that will inspire you, sit it out and look at it every day. All right. We always talk about sugar and carbs and how we don't want that. So I wanted to make a hot chocolate, and next time on the next video I'll try to remember to put the hot chocolate recipe on here. But it's a keto friendly, pretty friendly. I think it's got 7 carbs in it, hot chocolate, but it's made from 100% cacao Hershey's unsweetened chocolate powder, and I use allulose, which for the sweetener. Allulose has no carbs in it, and it's better for us. It's only about, let's see, they get it from figs and raisins and things like that. It's 70% as sweet as sugar, or sucralose, regular sugar. So you may have to add a little more allulose if you want something as sweet as you like it. But it's virtually calorie free, which is great. The FDA says it's, get this, it's generally safe in moderation. So just don't go eating a whole bunch of allulose thinking this is free. So allulose, it's spelled A-L-L-U-L-O-S-E. It is not metabolized by the body. It's absorbed. I think in the small intestine, and then it's excreted. So we don't metabolize that, it just goes in and comes out. But there's no effect on your blood sugar or your insulin response. So that was exciting. And I thought I would share that too, because anybody who has done low carb knows you do want sweet sometimes. You want something sweet. And with the fall coming up, I thought about the hot cocoa, and I love my hot cocoa, but I like it to be rich, and I like it to be thick. And I've got something that's special that I ordered on Amazon that you can put into this one that I make, just 1/8 of a teaspoon of it, and it's a container about this big. But you can put that into your hot chocolate after you've mixed it with water a little bit, and oh my gosh, it just thickens it up. It's so good. But I can't promise you marshmallows though, because those are high in carbs. But anyway, I'm so glad that you joined me today, and I hope you'll come back. I'll be back in a day or two with a new video and some new goodies to share. But I hope you have a terrific, terrific rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.